There's like this dude did somewhat what I would want. He's like marked out the map with like diamonds and shit that kind of show the areas you need to be in to get the named areas. I'm trying to find the one for this place specifically to send to you. I think until we do that submission anyway, like the
Fuck. So, green. Was the one I just sold greens or are they blue? They're blue as fuck. So I have another green over here.
I'll uppercut it to the upper.
I'm willing to let
What
go
time is
of.
it?
I don't.
Fuck, it's almost 4 in the morning. Guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
I don't give a motherfuck, nigga.
alright.
Alright, thanks, Des. Alright.
See, but you realize I'm the only one who said something, right? I'm the only one who acknowledged the fact that you spoke. So as shitty as it was, I still did better than either of them two.
Yo, Phil said something. He said, alright.
He said I, he said I compared in response to what I said. He would have said bye when you said bye.
Yeah, I would have said bye, but I was like, alright then.
But when I said that, he was like, well, shit. That was his reaction.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes of Resident Evil 2 gameplay.
Alright, shit.
I'd rather take his alright than
No one gives a fuck about your old stank black ass with your face like a goddamn gorilla. Nigga, I'm gonna ask you a question that's gonna make you question a lot of shit about me, but I don't give a fuck. You know how big a gorilla's dick is?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right on that one, man. Maybe question.
Oh, just fucking shut. Fucking just no.
It's in my Google history.
It's a really good question.
No, it's not.
I heard because I got the information and I was like, that can't be right. And I had been determined to look it up, but I never looked it up. So when I finally looked, when I had him look it up, because I didn't look up shit. His phone's faster than mine. What do you want from me? Like, nigga,
you know so my problem is, who told you about a gorilla dick?
I don't remember. I think it was on Tosh.0. Don't quote me on that. I was watching something, and it was like, the average gorilla. The average gorilla penis is about this big. And I was like, bullshit. And I was like, I'm gonna look that up at some point.
Why can't you just take it for what it was? Why couldn't it just be like, oh, that's interesting?
It's pretty unbelievable.
Exactly. Like, when you find out how, like, are you ready to find out?
Like, when you hear it, it's like
you're like, that can't be right. And that's how come I had to look it up. Like, well, I had to find out for sure. You know how big the average gorilla's penis is?
How big are we talking?
Ooh, you know what? I'll be real with you. Probably not the right word to use.
It's not.
About 1.4 inches.
Really?
See? Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, when I heard it, I was like, that's not right. That
don't sound right.
That's not right at all. That's hella wrong.
I'll be right back.
But no, apparently that's the average size of a full-grown male gorilla. Like their penises are like 1.4 inches.
1.4 inches.
1.4. Now, so most people are like, "Wow, dude, you super gay." Yeah, we get it. I'm gay. Moving forward, the thing is, they fuck like people. Like
those are giant animals.
Yeah, gorillas don't have sex. They fuck. What's wrong, man? It was like,
that's
because have you ever seen gorillas have sex? I have. Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, they be fucking hard, nigga.
You seen gorillas have sex?
Yes. Oh, nigga, like when I say she was riding the dick, nigga, she was riding the motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. I want to know what was, like, how did you come about that? Did you look that up?
It was on TV.
It was on TV?
Yeah, because, like, you have to understand, like, I think it was like meant to be. I think it was probably again on Touch.0 because that show has no filter.
Not all.
So, and I think it was because some internet video showed these two gorillas in the zoo fucking. And when I say they was fucking, I mean the male gorilla was laying on his back, and the female gorilla was on his dick, and I'm talking about she was fucking him.
It might have been that same clip of that was like around had been dead for like 2 days and his baby mama already out here being a
Oh
house.
yeah. I
Might
remember
have been
seeing
that
that.
clip. Yeah.
Wow, this fucking thing has
That shit had me dead when I seen that. Bro. Like, who
But
did this?
1.4 inches.
it's hard to believe.
See,
No pun intended.
I was expecting you to say something ridiculous
Like 7 inches or like a foot and a half. Like every gorilla, like his dick is in his
like
arm.
every gorilla average dick is 17 inches long. Is what I
Average. Yes, that would sound. That would. I ain't gonna like. Take this how you want to. That would feel right to the court, like to your brain.
He said, "Take
Like-
this how you want to."
like that would feel about right. Like all right, because they're big, muscular animals. So it's whatever.
He's an
whatever.
animal life.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. But no, like 1.4 inches. Like 1.4. And the only reason it's like so strange is because again, they fuck. Like when they fuck, they mean it. like,
You know the whales have the largest dicks in the world.
well, that's
Whales?
it should be that way, given how large they
Because
are.
they're-
Actually, they
get how
don't.
large the vaginas are.
Actually, they don't. Relative to the size of the actual animal itself, there's like some like it's a very small animal that has like
Well,
the
yeah,
largest-
relative to their size,
yeah, it's not that
bigger
big,
than they are.
but like but relative to like the size of like I think some small rodent or whatever, it has the biggest penis technically, like because it's like a ratio,
That's disgusting.
like your average height.
Like it's bigger than its. I think his dick was like 4 inches and it was like an inch or 2.
Yeah, so it's like relative to its body, like its penis is like massive. So again, like gorillas
Well,
have.
I know you guys have heard about kidney dicks, so
What?
What?
the kidney dicks.
Oh yeah, that shit. That's so fucking disgusting. Yes,
What?
Jamal, you've never seen an echidna's penis? Then again, if you say no, that's like the right answer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That is the right answer.
I've not seen a kitten's dick.
Like
They're
knuckles
four-headed.
from yeah, they have the penises have 4 heads.
And it's the only dick like it in existence.
The dick has 4 heads.
Yeah,
4 heads.
like imagine like a stalk of broccoli, but a bunch of penises.
So there's
But
one
grosser. but grosser.
shaft.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to picture that like it's
one shaft. That's-
One
that-
shaft,
that-
4 heads.
that multiplies out into like 4 like heads.
The-
Yes.
Do female kittens have 4 vaginas?
I doubt it.
No.
Well, how did we get on kidney?
I never even thought about that.
'Cause
like,
because
the female
Pat brought it up,
kidney, how the hell do they do
To say the very least, when I talk and I say really weird shit, it gives people the freedom to say the weird shit they know about and feel less judged, like feel like they're not going to be judged nearly as harshly because this information
Like
I
the
have
whole
is
weird,
very
Yeah, I've been wanting to talk about
pigs
kidney
have curly
dicks for
penis
like
thing.
like the what?
4 months.
Like
Pigs have curly
cactus or-
penises.
Pigs have coil. Yeah, their penises are coiled like their tails. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're not
It
spoiling
retracts
anything.
Spoiler.
because it retracts inside of them.
Spoiler alert.
Like genuinely, like
Oh,
the,
God.
like so it so it's like bling, bling. It's weird. It looks like a corkscrew.
Yep.
That's
You
awful.
said a cat's dick is barbed.
Like
Yeah.
Have a fucking spike in the middle of that shit.
Duck
So, like-
penises are like fucking corkscrew too.
Yeah, but
And
Jamal's
long.
like they should have terrible penises.
Hey, sex sucks for
Fuck
animals.
ducks. Oh, Pat, you need to check your
Maybe not
Facebook
girls, but-
Messenger. I sent you that damn picture I was talking about earlier about God when he was like God's thought process when he was creating ducks.
I'm not gonna make it, boss.
Dude, I died in the process.
I thought you sent another video of gorilla fucking.
No.
No,
Like
I'm gonna
that's
look
not
that up
something I have.
myself.
Like you kind of need to. Like you fucking. Like if you YouTube like gorilla sex, and I
I
just want to
guarantee
point
it's
out
probably that
the
clip. It's
the
probably that
the
clip.
first thing that came to my mind was that just makes Bruno Mars's songs very very different.
Oh shit.
Wait, which one? Oh,
Gorilla. Because you and me,
I
baby,
thought
we
about as
be.
soon as I said which one. I was like, oh, never
Well,
mind.
duh,
Oh
obviously, yeah.
no, dude, there was a clip on Trying to Laugh challenge that they added that in there. It was like gorilla, and then they showed that clip. It's probably the same clip, bro.
Like, I'm talking about, she was, like, it's rare that I'm like that, you know. Just know that
Taken
it
back
was,
by something.
she was
They was fucking.
fucking. Oh, yes. Okay, you remember that scene in
Bitches
Bad
around dick
Boys?
that hard.
Remember that scene in Bad Boys 2 when they up in dude's attic and the two rats was humping? He's like, they fuck like people. And the rat was just
Yeah, I
on the female
remember.
rat's ass, just fucking her. He was like, oh shit, he's tearing it up.
Like,
Like, yeah.
motherfuckers is fucking like whatever he was saying. He was,
Yeah, he was a little fucked up over it. It was kind of just
yeah,
the idea of like, you know, this gorilla is like, she is getting hers right now. Like, I don't even know if this is like for procreation or recreation. Like, I get the feeling nigga,
right.
she
You
was
know what I'm
fucking for
saying?
recreation, nigga. She was fucking, she wants some gorilla dick. And it just made me wonder, like, well, the next thing you need to look up is the average depth of a female gorilla's vagina. Because if it's like 0.3 inches, like, well, it kind of measures out. Because he is probably like beating it, like literally fucking it up. Like some